Welcome back to the show, everybody. Check out these headlines we have for you. An official FedNow launch date. You're going to want it. XRP to serve 7.5 billion people. Don't believe me. Believe one of the co-creators of the XRP ledger. Ripple Swell 2023 announced. MasterCard, Digital Euro Association. We got breaking news out of the UK with stablecoin laws passing. I tell you, things are moving quickly. You might not believe it. 360 million XRP and a $100 million Ripple buyback. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. You can follow us on Twitter and YouTube for exclusive content. Right now, $1.22 trillion market cap for crypto. The market sitting flat. Bitcoin at 30,500 plus, 1,800 plus for Ethereum. We see Tether market cap is at 83.3 billion plus. We see XRP at 47 cents, trying to hold on to it, off by 0.8% in the 24-hour. Uh-oh, what happened there, ladies and gentlemen? There it is. It's back. XRP's trying so hard to hold on, we lost CoinGecko's page. That's what happened. Off by 0.8% in the 24-hour and off by 5.1 in the 7-day. Let's take a look at this. This is pretty exciting. Ripple Van Winkle here, shared by Mr. Intuitive, says, "Happy Thursday, XRP community. A little birdie told me Ripple is looking to buy back $100 million in Series A and Series B shares at the tender price of $61 a share. I wonder why. Well, I think we could all do the math on that. This is getting very, very exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I tell you, look, we know Ripple intends to do an IPO at some point when this case is over, or at least they get enough legal decision that allows them to move forward. Remember, the same agency that's suing them is the same agency that's got to approve an IPO. So at some point they intend to do it, and it looks like if this here is solid and spot on, watch out, ladies and gentlemen, because that buyback is signaling to me, not financial advice, that Ripple sees an IPO in the not too distant future. Very exciting. Look at this. Meanwhile, whales bought 360 million XRP amid a recent 12% drop. Well, this is leaning into the news about the Ripple share buyback a little bit for me. Looks like institutions are moving in on the digital asset XRP and about to take profits and cash out on the Series A and Series B round they've probably been holding on to for years. Breaking landmark UK finance bill that will recognize crypto as regulated financial activity in the country has passed into law, with King Charles giving it the final approval, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? Shout out to the UK that said, and it is delivering on the fact that they wanted to be a global crypto hub. This is extremely exciting. I am reminded in my mind right now of Michelle Bond and her time at Ripple when she said that the United States looks to the UK in this direction when it comes to crypto legislation. London is ready. You see it right here and all the other top 20 hub cities in London. This is very exciting. And Digital Euro Association had this to say. The Euro Commission published yesterday its legislative proposal on a digital euro. How about this? Like banknotes and coins are now, a digital euro would be universal means of payment across the entire euro area. Another huge step forward, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to underestimate all of this stuff that's happening, and I don't want to underestimate this either. Check this out. MasterCard explores tokenized bank deposit services and prepares to deep dive. Check this out. Look at this. They have created a MTN, which is known as a multi-token network. Now, this is getting exciting. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it says the MTN, the multi-token network solution, will come with foundational capabilities that would expand the potential overall usability of the blockchain. With MTM, MasterCard is investigating whether the monetary unit in a person's bank account could be converted into digital savings on the blockchain. The company believes that this can open up even more use cases for digital money and goes on to cite the obvious use cases that could be built out in this, like tokenizing bonds, commodities, mutual fund, real estate, and things of that nature. Things are moving in the right direction at my house. And here's Bank of America that says tokenization could transform financial and non-financial infrastructure and financial markets over the next 5 to 15 years. Well, I think they got that right. And this right here is the article, but I'm not going to read it to you. What I do want to do, however, is show you very quickly, Ripple Swell 2023 has been announced. This is exciting. November 8th through November 9th, Dubai, United Arab Emirates, Ripple Swell 2023. But based on Bank of America and Ripple Swell, I'm reminded of Ripple Swell last year. Take a listen to this, reporting from Nick Burafedo from Link2 about Bank of America.
I'm going to take you through my notes from the day. It's quite loud in here, so I apologize. First thing is, I met with Brad Garlinghouse face-to-face, and Brad was so confident. He's got an air of confidence about him that's unbelievable. I met Brad first in 2019 back in Singapore, and he's even more confident today than he was back then. He made it clear that they're ready to settle with the SEC as long as they can get clarity on XRP. I asked him if American companies were waiting on the sidelines to jump in the game once clarity happens, and he said absolutely. And he specifically said Bank of America. Bank of America is a huge partner of Ripple, and he said Bank of America stands to gain really big when the settlement happens, because they're going to have a huge competitive advantage over their competitors by using ODL in the marketplace. So Brad is very, very bullish.
And I tell you, and we're very bullish too, and I think in that comment he meant a decision in the case, not just a settlement. So we'll see how that pans out. But nevertheless, you see where all of this is pointed. Then expanding outside of the United States here, don't forget about XRP, sees ultra bullish use case after Colombia's central bank taps Ripple's technology for the CBDC platform, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're talking about now. Right? This is incredible. This is just one more entity, one more central bank and government working with Ripple, Montenegro, Palau, Bhutan, the list goes on, right? I mean, this is remarkable what we're seeing here. And let us not forget what the ultimate goal is. Shout out to Anders for this one. Side note, XRP influencers that think they know more about XRP's potential than those who created XRP, as well as high-level Ripple employees. Arthur Brito in June 2017, the XRP ledger needs to be able to scale to 7.5 billion people and even more devices. That is right here. If you're not sure and you're new to this space, Arthur Brito is one of the co-creators of the XRP ledger and is also one of the co-creators of what's going on over there at PolySign. This is a remarkable comment, and this points to really the backbone of my channel. Because the truth is I have always been enthusiastic. The truth is I have always believed Ripple about what their goals are. Maybe it's in the same way that somebody has a favorite football team. It doesn't matter. If that's the flaw I have, that's the flaw I have. But I picked my horse in this race, and I've been with him the whole time. And I'm going to stay with him, whether we finish or whether we fail. That's where I'm at, and I'm not changing. And I don't make any apologies for it. That's why on Twitter it says Digital Perspectives Permabull. Because I'm permanently bullish on this space and Ripple the company and XRP the digital asset. And I've always believed that they will accomplish their goals. I really do believe that because the technology works. And here we see that we're getting ready to find out just how well it works. Because we know that FedNow is absolutely in bed with Ripple. And although we may not see a direct XRP connection here, we know that RippleNet does not require the settlement of XRP. ODL does. And for domestic liquidity, there may not be a need for them to draw on XRP for settlement. But I tell you this, we've got a date for when FedNow is going to launch, and you're going to get it right now.
Back to our show. And on today's program, we have Kristen Robertson from the fine organization called Finastra. Kristen, how are you today? Good to see you.
Which is a
I'm
Ripple
doing just
partner.
fine, Mike. Nice to see you as well.
Yay. Well, today we're talking about a super fascinating topic that I'm going to be all transparent here, that I just found out about. My gosh, I'm in the financial services industry. Why did I not know this? But anyway, I digress on that. The Federal Reserve's new payments rail called FedNow, which is going to be starting up, I think in July. Is that correct, Kristen? Somewhere?
July 20th is the magic day. Where
That's the big day. Yeah. So we're talking to you today about how Finastra is going to be working with credit unions and community banks to help them prepare for what's about to happen here. But just to kind of start out, let's back to our show. And on today's program, we have
Let's catch that again.
you today about how Finastra is going to be working with credit unions and community banks to help them prepare for what's about to happen here. But just to kind of start out, let's
1 second here.
my gosh, I'm in the financial services industry. Why did I not know this? But anyway, I digress on that. The Federal Reserve's new payments rail called FedNow, which is going to be starting up, I think in July. Is that correct, Kristen? Somewhere?
July 20th is the magic day. Where
That's the big.
July 20th is the magic day, ladies and gentlemen. And to me, again, I just want to clarify, I'm looking for the organization of domestic liquidity through new payment rails of FedNow. That's the magic day for me. And the magic day is the excitement that we will be moving to a new set of plumbing and payment rails. And that is extremely exciting because in order to finish the last mile and get that cross-border money to the final recipient's hands, you're going to need to have domestic payment rails that work in tandem with the cross-border platforms. That's where we're at. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. It's just my digital perspectives. I'll catch all of you on the next one.